Well, welcome back to another movie review. Said last week that I was going to come back and do a review on Batman and Robin, and okay, let's get this over with. Now, this movie, this. Get ready for it. This movie right here, Batman and Robin. Yeah, videotape. That's how far back I go. Even in 1997, when DVDs was starting to come out in the forefront, I was still getting videotapes. As a matter of fact, it was up to 90, 90, no. It was up to 2000, yep, I said 2000, 2003 or 4. That's when I stopped getting videotapes, but I was collecting still in 2000s. Well, anyway, yeah, let's get this over with. Let's get this movie review over with this particular movie. This particular movie right here. Now, a lot has been said about this movie. A whole lot. As a matter of fact, there are people out there that actually defend this movie. I don't know who they are, but yeah, the people out there that actually defend this movie. And there are people out there that don't care about this movie. And I understand that if you did not care about Batman Forever, yeah, I noticed not many people saw the last review. Yeah, oh well, hey, can't please everybody, right? Just like with this movie, you can't please everybody. There are people out there that actually like this movie, and then there are people out there that hate this movie. Me, I kind of like it and hate it. It's a tolerable movie. I can tolerate watching this movie right here. I can tolerate this. Okay. I mean, hey, it's 2016. That was 2000. That was 1997. The scars have healed since then. Okay. Plus, I grew up too, so I can tolerate watching this. At least I'll watch this over the Dark Knight Rises. At least this is not the Dark Knight Rises, okay? So yeah, I'll tolerate watching this. I'll never watch the Dark Knight Rises again. I saw that movie once, and one time only. I'll never see that shit again. Never. Never. Ever. You can't even force me to. So yep. A lot has been said about this movie, though. A lot has been said about this particular movie. So let's go through the pros and cons, huh? The pros. Well, the movie is about partnership and brotherhood. That's the only thing I got out of it as far as the storyline go. You know, Batman and Robin, they were coping with how they was going to work together, even if they were under Poison Ivy's love spell. And everybody falls in love with her. Yep. That's the only thing I can get out of it. The movie, the dynamic between Batman and Robin, it was about their partnership, their brotherhood. But other than that, there's not many pros I can go on with this. There's not a single pro I can go on with this, brotherhood dynamic, and that was it. Now the cons. A huge laundry list of cons. I mean, this movie was 100% campy, 100% uh, torturous, but tolerable. Yeah, but watching the remember I said any of you out there that have watched the last review on Batman Forever, remember when I said that the third act, the last portion of the movie was getting a little bit on the campy, cartoonish TV shows, 60s TV show side. Yeah, this movie 100% campy, cartoonish on the 60s TV show side. But hey, we all know what they were really doing. This movie right here was all about the toys. It's one huge toy commercial. As a matter of fact, I wish I had the software to upload Batman Forever toy commercial, but I don't do that stuff. I don't do that type of stuff. If you want to see that, you can check out the Geek Evolution, Geek something like that. Captain Logan's Superhero Rewind. Yeah, he hit you with a toy commercial, and then that would be it. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, that's all this movie was. It's one huge toy commercial. It focused on brotherhood and partnership. You know, and it tried too hard. It really did. It tried too hard to top everything that came right before it. Okay, it tried too hard to top Batman Returns, and even Batman Forever. It tried too hard to top everything, and it just backfired right in their face. It just blew up, backfired right in their face. I mean, what more do you have to say about it? There's really nothing more you have to say about this movie. This particular movie right here. I mean, the way they had Schwarzenegger portray Mr. Freeze. You know, you see Freeze in the comics, you see Freeze in the animated series, and then you see this guy. I'd rather read Freeze. I'd rather watch the animated series. This right here is tolerable. Because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? If you had any other actor play this type of character in in the same way that Schwarzenegger did it, only Schwarzenegger can pull it off because he got that charisma. He has that natural charisma. You know, pulling off the any line that he done. In any movie, he got that natural charisma. People say that he's not that good of an actor. Guess what? He really is that good of an actor. Okay, he got that charisma. He can deliver any line the way that nobody else can do it. Okay, it's that simple. So yeah, and we know Chris O'Donnell. He came back as Robin, and then well, he's not angry in this movie. Like in the last movie, he was angry. He was in mourning and everything like that because he lost his family. But this movie, we get to see what he was like before the tragedy happened. You saw the old Dick Grayson. That's what I can appreciate. There's a pro right there. And okay, Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy. She did a good job with what she was working with. What she what was given to her. She did a good job with that. You know, these days, you'll see a different kind of poison ivy. I'm not talking about Gotham, the TV show, but if they would do another poison ivy, if they would have another actress play that character in today's DC DC film. Yeah, I guess you gotta say DC film because the superhero genre has been divided. You got DC and you got Marvel. You're either a DC fan or you're a Marvel fan. How about being a superhero fan? Because that's what we all are. Are we? Really? I mean, do we have to choose sides? Do everything have to be red and blue? But hey, that's another conversation another time. I'm not getting into political standpoints. That's been done already. Trust me, I've seen it all over the place. But yeah, Uma Thurman, she did a good job for what she was working with. Okay, Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl. Well, for one thing, Barbara Gordon is not Barbara Gordon in this movie. She's not the red-headed daughter of Commissioner Gordon in this movie. So if you was looking for a movie with Batgirl in it, you didn't get it in this movie. If you want a movie with Batgirl in it, go and watch the Killing Joke. There's your Batgirl movie right there. Well, the prelude anyway of that movie. Yep. Yeah, but in this movie, you got a girl that just happened to be Alfred's niece, and she don't speak with a British accent. Alfred is a British character, he comes from England, and if she is a direct family member, Alfred's sister Margaret, aka Peg, if she is Alfred's sister's daughter, then should she have a British accent too? But yeah, you got Alfred's niece without the British accent. You got the fact that she found out the secret by looking through the password. She multiple times on the computer typing in the different passwords, different guessing passwords until she finally got the right one, and you got the secret is revealed. The technology, the vehicles, the suits, everything like that. She knows that Batman and Robin is Bruce and Dick Grayson. So yeah, that whole thing right there. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, and for Batgirl, and you got George Clooney as Batman himself. What can I say about George Clooney as Batman? Well, a long time ago, I tell you, long time ago when I was just a little boy, just a little tyke, about yay high, I hated the fact that George Clooney was playing Batman. I hated it, Maybe because I was just a little boy, just a little tyke, like what, 13, 14 years old at that time. And, people at that age, they hate the fact that there are guys out there that get a lot of female attention, you know, the attention that they think that they should be getting, you know. George Clooney with that haircut, that Caesar haircut he was famous for at that time, and he was starting to get a little grayish on the side there. He was starting to, not like he is now because he's in his 50s now, but back in back in that time, he was getting a little grayish on the sides there. You can notice a little bit, you know. And that's what I saw, I saw we're going to have an old ass Batman? No. It's too old to play Batman. That's what I said, I think, at that time. So yeah, George Clooney as Batman. Even George know that he didn't portray Batman the right way. I thought he was gay. I didn't know he was angry and brooding and like that. I could have played that. That was Clooney saying that in a few interviews, joking about it and everything. George, he'd take it. He'd take all of it in stride, He got that sense of humor that, he will joke about it. So, yeah, George, he's fine with it now. Hell, he made over 100 apologies, at comic conventions and stuff like that, different interviews, stuff like that. He made over 100 apologies. So, yeah, George boy, you're forgiven, Speaking of apologies, Joe Schumacher himself, yes, the man that directed this movie. Yep, I got to it. Yep, Joe Schumacher. He apologized himself. As a matter of fact, I'll link that apology in the description. Yeah, he apologized for the fact that the way Batman and Robin came out, for anybody that loved Batman Forever, the way that Batman and Robin came out, it wasn't his intention, Yeah. So, yeah, I'll link the 20-second apology, the sincere apology, too. I mean, yeah, Joe Schumacher, I do forgive you. So, you apologized, I do forgive you. Of course, it wasn't your intention. You just wanted to entertain people. I understand, I understand that back then because I was just a angry 14-year-old boy. But at that time, that was then. But now, I understand, everything that a director do, is just to entertain the people, even though the people would hate it. Look at Michael Bay. He just want to entertain the people with the Transformers films, but everybody, they shit on him for it. So he pretty much to them back. So, but yeah, Joe Schumacher, you apologize, apology accepted, sincerely. So yeah, nothing more really to say about this movie. I mean, the movie is bad. Yes, it is. It's bad. It's one huge toy commercial. In other ways, even though it's a bad movie, it's tolerable. Okay, it was meant to be entertaining. In few ways, it was entertaining. In other ways, I'll tell you, the fight scenes in this movie, it wasn't up to par with Batman Forever. But yeah, the fight scenes in the movie, I still tell you right now, to this day, I still like that that sky surfing scene. When the rocket was going up. Batman had Batman and Freeze. There was in the rocket, and Freeze had Batman trapped, and he made his escape with those stupid ass butterfly wings, those fairy wings, whatever the hell they were, those dumbass wings. Why they had to give him those wings? You know, something that's just want you to beat your head over. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Freeze made his escape with those stupid ass wings. And Batman, he was trapped in the rocket, iced down. And Robin, he comes and he saves Batman, and they make their escape on these, I guess they were uh, doors of the rocket. I don't know. But yeah, they made their escape on that sky surfing back down to the city. And Batman, he's chasing Freeze. Okay. That image right there, that image that really pretty much sold the movie because you saw it on every single TV spot. You saw it in the trailer, every single TV spot. you know Batman and Robin sky surfing and the rocket explodes and you see that great silhouette of them coming down. you know to this day I still like that scene, that image, that imagery. I still like that. So that was tolerable. Even though it's bad, even though it looks bad, it's still tolerable. Yeah, that's all I really need to say about this movie. I mean, like I said in the last review, this movie, this right here, this video right here, it's gonna be pretty short. Okay, it's not gonna last over an hour. So yeah, that's all we need to say. You know, the motorcycle race. You know, I like motorcycles, so the motorcycle race I'm not disappointed with. That was a pretty good scene. Okay, great sequence, great stunt, awesome. Um, yeah. I'll tell you one thing though. I can shit on this movie, but guess what? As tolerable as this movie is, it's a hell of a lot better. Let me tell you, it's a hell of a lot better than The Dark Knight Rises. Okay, this movie right here, this particular movie right here, this movie is a hell of a lot better than The Dark Knight Rises. Okay, the way they portray Bane in this movie, it was bad, yeah. Okay, but guess what? I'd rather see this Bane than the one in Dark Knight Rises. Fuck you! That dumbass voice. I swear, I hate that fucking voice. I hate that fucking voice. You know? I just hate Tom Hardy's voice. Let me tell you something about Tom Hardy. He may go down as one of the greatest actors of all time. He may do so. He may do so. Okay? But he fucking sucked as Bane in that fucking movie. Okay? Dude's a good actor. I'll say that. I saw him in Interstellar. Dude's a good actor. But he fucking sucked as Bane in that fucking movie. Okay? Fuck Tom Hardy in that fucking movie. Fuck that movie anyway. Dark Knight Rises. Fuck that movie. But yeah, okay. But yeah, and I'm not gonna talk about that movie. Ever. Fuck that movie. Dark Knight Rises. You know what? Before I get too fired up, and I'm going to just get out of here. Okay, Batman Forever. Okay, movie. Yeah, I rated. I give this movie rating because it's tolerable. I give it the rating of 3. Okay, I give it a 3. Yeah, better than Dark Knight Rises. I give this movie a 3. Yeah. Let me take a little sip of my Flint water here. Yep, good old Flint water. Hey, look at that! It came in this state, same as glass. I promoted pretty much in the last review. But yeah, good old Flint water. hmm taste the lead and all. Yep, good old Flint water. Woo! It's really apple juice. Seriously, it's really apple juice. But yeah, those pipes will never get fixed. Okay, Flint water. Okay. I guess I have cooled off. As long as I don't think about that fucking movie, Dark Knight Rises, man. Fuck that movie. But I'm out of here, though. You know? Plus, it's Christmas Eve. You know? Anybody out there, you know, watching this on the holiday season, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share this video, comment down below. Do all that good stuff, man. Help me out here, please. And you know, you guys take care though. You know, there's nothing more I gotta say about this movie. You know, I said all I have to say. Nothing more to say about this movie. Really, there's nothing to say about this movie. Joel Schumacher's apology for this movie is linked down below. A sincere apology too. He was really sincere about it. Okay, at least he had good intentions. So yeah, that's nothing more to really say about this movie. So you guys go and take care of yourselves. Have a great Merry Christmas. And I'll see you next year. Because I'm going to review Demolition Man. Yeah, I'm out of the superhero tangent. It's time to go into the action tangent. Still on, baby. Get ready. Demolition Man coming for you. You guys take care, though. Merry Christmas.